Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making the root leaf stew from the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge cookbook. The ingredients we're going to need are 8 ounces of mixed mushrooms. I'm using white button mushrooms and king oyster mushrooms that I've gone ahead and sliced. I have 2 cups of mixed root vegetables. These can be any root vegetable that you like. The ones I'm choosing to use today are daikon radish, parsnips, purple onion, regular radishes, and potatoes, 1 purple and 1 small Yukon Gold. I've also got 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a half of a teaspoon of the following spices: cinnamon, turmeric, and cumin, 2 freshly grated garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger. I have a couple of handfuls of collard greens, and we're also going to need at least 2 cups of vegetable stock. So those are all of our ingredients. Let's get moved over to the stove and we will start bringing our stew together. In my pot, I've already added 1 tablespoon of our olive oil, and I'm going to go ahead and add in my mushrooms, and we're going to allow these to cook for about 3 minutes. Now that our mushrooms are pretty much done, I'm going to go ahead and remove them from the pan and place them back in the bowl. Our next step is to add the other tablespoon of olive oil, as well as our garlic and ginger. And we're also going to add in our spices. And we're going to cook this for about 30 seconds or until they start getting fragrant. While I'm doing this, I would like to remind you of the Gamers and Geeks playlist that Japika Death and I have going on our channel. So it is a community-driven playlist made up of you, our friends and YouTube family. If you would like to be a part of it, it's really easy. All you have to do is go out and make a cooking video. And once you've done that, post it to your channel, and then let either Japik or I know in the comment section of our latest cooking videos, or if you're part of our Discord servers, you can let us know over there as well. The only thing we do ask is that you mention the Gamers and Geeks playlist somewhere in your video, as well as leaving a link to it down in your description. That way we can continue to support everybody that has already contributed to the list. Again, we are fast approaching 300 recipes on the playlist, and it really would not have been possible without all the contributions from you guys. So for that, I do thank you a lot. It does really mean a lot to me. Alright guys, this smells really good. So the next thing I'm going to do is dump in my vegetables, including the stubborn ones. And let's get this stirred around. And then we'll go ahead and start adding our vegetable stock. It smells good. The spices smell really good in this. Very good. So the recipe calls for 2 cups of the vegetable stock, and then to finish covering your vegetables with water. But I'm going to go ahead and just use all the vegetable stock instead. I'll probably go ahead and just use this whole container and allow them to cook in that. I don't like wasting vegetable stock, and if I can add more flavor by using it instead of water, I'm going to do that. Alright, that is looking really good, so I'm going to cover this and turn it down to a simmer and allow it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, or until our vegetables start to soften up. So I will see you when we're ready for our next step. Alright guys, it's been about 20 minutes and our vegetables are tender. So what I'm going to do now is add the mushrooms back in with any juices that have accumulated in the bottom of the bowl. And we're also going to throw in our collard greens and allow this to cook for about 1 to 2 minutes, or just until the collard greens start to wilt. Once they've done that, it'll be time for us to plate it up and give it a taste and see what we think about it. Alright guys, our root leaf stew is done, so let's get in here and give it a taste, see what we think about it. I will say it smells very good, very warming. Let's get a little bite of a bunch of the different vegetables here. This is very good. I don't mind the cinnamon in it. I think it goes really well with the turmeric and the cumin. I like that I can customize this every time with the different root vegetables. I definitely like the peppery bite that the red radish gives it, since there is no pepper in it. In here, I think it does need something like that. I will say it definitely does need some salt, so I will be adding that as I finish the bowl. But overall, I do like how customizable this dish is. Next time I might try doing it with some sweet potatoes as well as some celeriac and maybe some kohlrabi or some Jerusalem artichokes. Get out there and experiment with all the different kinds of root vegetables that are available to you. But with that, that is going to be it for me for the day. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. If you guys tried this recipe out, let me know how it turned out for you. Remember to check out the Gamers and Geeks playlist as well as my other Star Wars cooking videos. The links will be down in the description as always. And thank you so very much for joining me today. I'm the Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.